assess global climate negotiations progress, discuss priorities for COP28. Hana Al-Hashmi, chief negotiator for COP28, expresses her pleasure and honor to be in Dakar on behalf of the incoming COP presidency.
It's a true pleasure and an honor to be here in Dakar on behalf of the incoming COP presidency. And our thanks to Minister Ndoye and to the government and people of Senegal for having us here. We must commend, of course, Senegal as the chairmanship of the Least Developed Countries Group, and particularly my sister, Madeleine Diouf Sarr, for her efforts in keeping this group aligned and having a strong position for all COPs.
COP28, with unprecedented global reach, faces a significant delay in achieving the moral imperative of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Nevertheless, science suggests a window of opportunity remains, contingent on political will and cooperation among the most developed countries, the Group of 77, and China within the UNFCCC to deliver a COP focused on action and solutions.
This COP28 will be, of course, the first global stocktake. What we know from the technical phase of this is that we are seriously off track if we are to reach the moral imperative that the Minister has described of keeping 1.5 within reach. But we do have what the science tells us as a window of opportunity to act if we have the political will, if we're able to describe how we can unite, deliver, and act jointly. And so our hope for COP28 is a strong and united least developed countries group that's working as a united Group of 77 in China, and together with the whole membership of the UNFCCC in order to deliver a COP for all, a COP of action, and a COP of solutions.
According to Ms. Hana Al-Hashmi, the imperative is a 43% reduction in emissions by 2030 and the establishment of a global adaptation goal to ensure access to adaptation measures, bolster resilience for all countries confronting climate challenges, and safeguard lives and livelihoods.
What we have to deliver is slashing emissions by 43% by 2030. What we have to deliver is a global goal on adaptation that drives adaptation action, that builds resilience, and that's able to support all countries in facing the challenges of climate change and building resilience and supporting lives and livelihoods. What we also must deliver, absolutely, and this is something that the least developed countries have been an active voice on, is operationalization of the funding arrangements for loss and damage, which was established at COP27. COP27, of course, was the Africa COP. It was the COP of implementation, and it's one where the world unequivocally came together and indicated that there would be solidarity for those already facing the impacts of climate change, which we hope can be delivered this year.
Ms. Hana Al-Hashmi advocates for expanding climate financing, ensuring its accessibility, affordability, and predictability for developing nations as they pursue their climate ambitions.
In addition, we must fix climate finance more broadly. We must ensure that there is accessibility, affordability, and predictability of finance for developing countries to meet their ambitions. And we must absolutely do all of this in a way that is inclusive and that leaves no one behind. So we are hopeful for success at COP28 and beyond. And we're hopeful to do this through global solidarity, unity, and equity, and by leaving no one behind. We thank the Least Developed Countries Group for their leadership, for their ambition, and for being at the heart of this message and for being there and the ones that we must deliver for. Thank you so much.